Okay, we're going to make a flower, and most people use colored clay, different colors of clay. I only have white, so I'm just going to go ahead and make it out of that. Follow your baking instructions on the clay that you buy. And this one here is 275 degrees per 1/4 of an inch. So these, I put them in there for like an hour. And there's a lot of ways of doing things. But let's just suppose, let me just take a little ball and flatten it down. And all you're going to do is roll this see how that comes a flower, and you just put your edges out. Okay, take another piece of clay, just roll it in a ball. I mean, don't have to be perfect. Flowers aren't perfect. I just use the edge of my wax paper. And I get it thin. These are your petals. And then right where you stopped at the other one, that's going to be just about the middle of the next one. And you're going to fold that around. You see how that goes? And there's your next petal. And you just keep going until you get it as big as you want it, or as wide. The wider you get, the bigger your petals are going to become on the outside. So, and then again, you want it, the middle of your petal is where, like I want mine to be like right here. So I'm going to stick that right on there. I'm going to like pull it around, and you see how that's starting to become a flower? I'll do a couple more. Don't worry about what the bottom of it looks like. We're going to cut that off at the end. That's basically your holder. And don't worry about what size your petals are. You can bring it up or take it down to where you want it. So you just keep laying it. And let's say that that's, you know, the size you want. So you're going to make this here. Then you could take scissors and cut it as far up as you can without ruining your petals. Get rid of that. See that? Okay. Now let's say you want to make a pendant or something out of it. Then next, where's my, oh, here they are. So you want to gauge it. I'll say about right there. And then just the tip, the very end, barely put a little bend in it. Just barely. Now remember, on your eye, however the flat side, the circle side, that's how it's going to sit there. So then you would take your petal and push that in. Now when you're holding it, pretending that it's done, that's what it's going to look like. So if you need to, you know, smooth some ends out, you can use anything really. And there's your flower. You go ahead and set it on a glass dish and go ahead and bake it. And I'd bake it for like an hour. And then when I take it out, I paint it. And here's one I made. Because see that you can buy any kind of chain, and you take it and hook it on there. So you can see there's that one. And then this, I put one of those things, glued one of those things on the back of it. You know, made a round circle and put them on for a sweater brooch. You can do all kinds of stuff. Do you paint them?